Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I am Sonny and I am powered by Tea and Tarot. And I am coming to you today with my daily vlog for the 78 Drop 'em, talking about yesterday's card. Every morning I'm trying to do these. So yesterday's card was the Page of Pentacles, and I'm using the Ritual Tarot, so I will put a picture of the card right about here so that you can look at the card while I'm talking about it. So the Page of Pentacles, I have my Calibrating deck is my tarot with training wheels, which I did while I created it myself on blank playing cards, poker-sized playing cards that I got off Amazon, and I hand wrote the name of every card and then a keyword that is, to me, what distills down the meaning of that card. And so that's the deck that I'm using to calibrate the Ritual Tarot. And my keyword for the Page of Pentacles is studious, because to me the Page of Pentacles is very much a someone who wants to know it all. They want to know everything. They're very curious, and not know it all as in a negative know it all, not as in I know everything and you don't know anything kind of person. That is definitely not the Page of Pentacles. To me, the Page of Pentacles is just, they're constantly wanting to learn new things. Like they want to have all the knowledge. And I kind of identify with that a little bit, because, you know, when I went to college right out of high school, I got an associate's degree, and then I went to work. And I worked for quite a few years, and then I went back to school and got my bachelor's degree, and then I worked, and then for years, and then I went back to school and got my master's degree. So, you know, I didn't get my master's degree till I was, you know, in my late 30s. So, you know, I mean, I've always had an affinity to learn and book knowledge, I guess. And I didn't get into tarot until 2020. Matter of fact, it was January 1st of 2020, the first time that I even realized what tarot was and was interested in learning about it. I remember it very distinctly, because I actually had a tarot deck that I bought probably 20 years before, but I didn't realize it was a tarot deck. It was because on the packaging, it's a Lord of the Rings tarot and card game. And I bought it because I saw Lord of the Rings, because I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and card game. I didn't even recognize the fact that it said tarot on it. And I've had that card game in a box with several other decks of cards and never used it. But I always kept it because I love Lord of the Rings, so it was like a fandom thing for me. Had no idea it was tarot. Had no idea what tarot even was. I just was never in that, you know, never really paid attention in movies. I had no idea. I was clueless. Completely clueless. And once I started learning about tarot, and especially the psychology behind tarot, and learning more about how tarot can be used to help you work through problems, and that how you can use it like a mirror to reflect back to you the things that you need to deal with and help you pull out the things that you've repressed. I was just super fascinated by this concept, and so I just fell head first into learning about tarot. And I still feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I am definitely the tip of the iceberg on all the knowledge there is for tarot, and so constantly trying to learn new things about tarot is just, it's in my nature now. I just want to know it all because I'm just so curious. And I feel like as much as I have dived into different aspects of tarot, and I've gone down other tarot adjacent rabbit holes, you know, trying to learn a little bit about Kabbalah and a little bit about astrology, and there's just so many things that feed into and that you can lay over top of tarot. There's so many different things to learn. And to me, that is a good state to be in. A Page of Pentacles state is to be able to keep your mind open to learning new things and wanting to learn new things and being curious. Because, you know, lately I've been very into learning things about herbs, which has also come out of me learning things about tarot. So it's like, it's been a very overwhelming at times, and I think that's probably the negative side to being the Page of Pentacles, is you can get overwhelmed because there's just so much. There's so many things to know. It's so many rabbit holes to go down, and trying to pick one and stick to it for a while so that you can learn enough for it to mean something, for it to matter. I think that's difficult for a Page of Pentacles. So, yeah. Page of Pentacles. I love the depiction in this card because the tree is growing out of the top of the head of the figure in the middle of the card, and it's like, that's so poignant. It's the growth of the mind. There's the tree coming out the top of the head, and that's like the detail that really struck me, is how very poignantly that this creator is like, this is someone who wants to knowledge. They need the knowledge. They want the knowledge. They need that growth, that they're constantly searching for the growth of the mind. Even though it's a pentacle, which is kind of weird because they just want to know everything. But they're not afraid to get their hands dirty. That's the thing that I think that's what keeps them grounded, is they want to know the things, how to do the things. I want to learn how to do the things. It's kind of like, you know how in the Eight of Pentacles, it's kind of about mastery. Well, it's like, I always think of the Page of Pentacles is like the apprentice to the guy in the Eight of Pentacles who's mastering his craft. Because the Page of Pentacles is the one who wants to learn it all. They want to know. They want to know how do you do that? And how can this work together? And how can I, you know, they're constantly trying to learn new things. So to me, they're like the apprentice. They want to know how to do it. So, which I think is cool. But I really like the depiction, this card, because I really like the growth of the mind being the tree coming out of the top of their head. I think that was brilliant. So, okay, I'm going to stop rambling because I do this every morning. I don't know why any of you listen to me, because all I do is ramble. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you coming and listening to me ramble today. And I am again working from home today because, yeah, foot issues. But, yeah, that's it. I'll let you go. You have a great day. And we'll talk tomorrow about the Knight of Pentacles. Should be fun. Have a great one. Bye.